as the integration of a novel extra, something new, a new toy to play with. This is an operational reality. It's something that we don't necessarily want. We need. The policing community needs to work with AI to keep pace with the rapidly changing, evolving nature of policing as a function. I myself have had the pleasure of working in this space for the past 10 years at UNICRI. We have been working extensively on the topic of, in particular, responsible AI innovation in a policing context. We have, over the course of several years with partners, in particular Interpol, developed out what we consider as the blueprint for responsible AI innovation in law enforcement, which is a practical guide aimed at supporting law enforcement agencies to develop AI capabilities and, importantly, to do so responsibly. We are now moving on to the second phase of that work, where we are taking that framework that we developed, that blueprint, and working specifically with specific agencies to test and try to see if that framework is useful and implementable in a practical law enforcement context. And I'm delighted to see some of the agencies that we're working with are here in the room with us today. We also have, over the years, worked together with the United Arab Emirates on the AI for Safer Children initiative, where we take specific AI tools and we try to see how we can use them in the context of investigations into child sexual abuse. This is a very important area, and I think it's one of the areas where we see a lot of emerging tech already being developed and a lot of good practices in terms of how we integrate into investigative workflows, and again, how we do that responsibly. As I said, we've been working in this space for the past 10 years, and I just wanted to share, maybe just to set the scene, I think a couple of key takeaways, I think, from our side, from our work in this space. First of all, it's this, we tend to think about, how do we make sure that the AI systems we develop when we integrate into agencies are effective? I think it's important to think about, when we think about responsible AI, that effective AI is responsible AI, and responsible AI is effective AI. And I think that's important language that we just need to take with us when we talk about making sure that the use of AI systems is responsible, compliant with human rights. That's really making sure that our AI systems are effective, and vice versa. Another important point that I'd like to stress and emphasize is leadership. Of course, we are here at the UN Chiefs of Police Summit, and we have leadership from all around the world. Cannot underscore, I think, the importance of leadership in driving innovation, in being that element that pushes innovation and transformation, digital transformations within agencies. Over the years, we have worked extensively at the working level with counterparts in agencies, and the message we always receive back from the counterparts is, we understand these issues, we understand the importance of effective AI, of responsible AI, but if we want to make the change, you have to talk to the chief. So now we have the chiefs here, and I'm delighted again just to thank SPAG for convening this discussion of having this conversation around how do we integrate AI effectively and responsibly. Another final point is public trust. This is something that keeps coming up in our work. We know very much that it is difficult to build and maintain public trust, and once we lose trust, it's very, very difficult to rebuild it. Obviously, the public has very, very strong opinions about AI. Sometimes those opinions are very well informed, sometimes they're not very well informed, but regardless, they are opinions that are held, and I think if we want to integrate AI into our functions, we need to navigate these opinions, and we need to work proactively to build trust with these communities and to engage them around law enforcement use of AI.